I'm Mr. Christopher. This is my world, and this is Art Connoisseur with me, Mr. Christopher. We're doing a little bit different. We got some poster art on the wall. Look, and I took some tape. I just plastered it up there. We get some kitten nuggets. Adorable. And then we got Gorilla. It's Godzilla. And there's an alien abducting, I'm assuming, a Japanese man. And there's a giant wave. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Posters are art too. And then we got Old Faithful here. SpongeBob and Squigs. Welcome to Art Connoisseur. I'm Mr. Christopher. This is my world. Let's go look at some art. Let's do what we do here today on Art Connoisseur. What we do here is we go and we look at some art. I'm going to tell you the prices of those pieces. I'm going to tell you how I feel about them. If they deserve that said price, I go to Facebook Marketplace and I see what they have to offer and what people think they have to offer. And I say how I feel about it. And, you could take it or leave it. But let's get started. Let's go. Let's start looking at some art. Let's start the art festivities, right? Let's go to this. Let's start. We're going to start gentle with something a little nice and simple here. I call it the Bob Ross painting. It's not a Bob Ross painting, but if you know anything about Bob Ross and the pleasures of painting trees, then you know that I'm talking about the truth here. I'm talking about factual things here. But if you don't know about Bob Ross, look him up, and then you will begin to know about Bob Ross. So that's how looking things up goes. Anyway, that's what I have to say about that. Mr. Christopher, please, sir, please. How much did this cost? Take it away. Hello, I'm not Bob Ross at all. That's Vincent Van Gogh. That wasn't Bob Ross at all. But if I want one, I should find one of those. Bob Ross style painting, not painted by Bob Ross, but in the style of said painter. $75 for that piece. Are we crazy? Here's the thing with Bob Ross, though, from what I understand, original Bob Ross pieces are hard to come by. Apparently, they got lost in this whole situation. There was a whole shady thing that occurred. I don't know really that much. I guess I could rewatch the documentary that told me this, and then, I could come back with further information. But I think I went to the Smithsonian. I think I saw an actual original Bob Ross. Maybe. Anyway, $75 for that piece. It's not an original Bob Ross. Bob Ross did not paint that. Some person painted that. Maybe it's not even... I like it. $5 maybe. I would actually, I wouldn't even... I personally, I wouldn't buy it. If I painted it myself, I'd be very proud of it. And I would keep it forever. And if I was going to sell it, if someone came to me and was like, I like that a lot. Can I give you $10 for it? I'd be like, really? Yeah, that's... Wow. Cool, thank you. But that's that. Yeah, check out the Bob Ross stuff. He was a very nice guy, from my understanding. He seems to be. You never know with people, 1 minute you're watching Forrest Gump, and the next minute Tom Hanks is drinking baby's blood and playing with kids. So let's go to the next painting. And next we're going here to this diptych. Remember? Two different paintings that go together. It's called Andre's Orphans, which is a little shady, and this is a little bit of a scary epstienian situation. You see two children, orphans, labeled orphans, running through this mythical, foggy, dark, lit forest of sorts. Very shady, golden frames. Anyway, Mr. Christopher, please, sir, how much did it cost? Take it away! $30 for the pair. Yeah, $30 for that diptych. I mean, I ain't buying it. I'm not a creep, but I can see it. I could see it in a tunnel where you're in a dark tunnel lit by candlelight, and they're on the walls, and epstienian hooded people are walking you through the tunnel, and you're sweaty and you're in chains, and it's scary. I could see it there. I could see it in some pedophile's study, he's a rich, famous Bill Gates pedophile, and for some reason that's allowed, and he just has all the money in the world, and he just sits in his study and looks at his orphans, and he's like, Creeps. Anyway, how much? $30? Yeah, $30 for the pair. I ain't touching it. I mean, someone's touching it. There's too much child terrible stuff happening in the world. It needs to come to an end. It needs to come to an absolute. I'm calling for an absolute halt of child pornography and child rape and abuse. I'm calling for an absolute halt. Can we do it? You think we can do it? You think it's possible? Do you think it's possible we could go a day without killing or having intercourse with a child? Anybody out there? All right. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe let's on to the next painting. And for the next painting, we're going here to Lavender Fields. Lavender Fields forever, right? Lavender Fields forever. Mr. Christopher, please, sir, take it away. How much did it cost? What'd you feel about it? Did it make you feel? Did it make you think? Did it go deep within your mind and pull out your mind's eye? How did you? Please, sir, please, take it away. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to Lavender Fields. Nothing is real. Nothing to get strung about. Lavender Fields forever. Lavender Fields forever. Picture yourself in a lavender field with lavender puddles and lavender skies. Somebody comes over and tickles you softly with a feather and lavender eyes. Lucy in the sky with lavender, right? The Beatles, what do you know? Anyway, Lavender Fields, $52 for that piece. I like it. If I had an Italian restaurant, I'd buy it. If I had a nice rustic style Tuscan restaurant, I'd buy it. But I don't. And I don't plan on it. So I wouldn't. If I had a room dedicated to Italian style, I would straight up definitely buy it. Maybe I would. There's so many other beautiful pieces out there to grab. $52? More like 25, maybe. On to the next. The next is this piece. I call it The Liberal Gay Mind. I also call it Shattered Tranny. I also call it What's Going On? The Rainbow's Falling Apart. Oh. All right. Well, Mr. Christopher, please, how much does it cost? How did it make you feel? Please, sir, please take it away. Larry's on something else today over there. The Gay Liberal Mind, Shattered Tranny Dreams, The Broken Rainbow. I mean, $50 for that piece. I ain't about it. If I wanted to see a smashed rainbow, I'd go buy a box of Lucky Charms and I'd have sex with it. Disgusting. Anyway, I don't want it. $50? More like 50, throw it in the trash. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep it rolling here. Let's keep it going. And coming in at number 5, we got Tucan Sam. This is going to be our highest priced item of the day with Tucan Sam. It's a lovely piece, honestly. It was painted very nicely. Mr. Christopher, how much does it cost? Please, sir, take it away. Tucan Sam, a personal favorite of Squig. Will you... Oh my... Stop. Personal favorite of Squigs over here. Tucan Sam, the highest priced item of the day. Any guesses? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Wrong. What do you think? Wrong. Nope. No. Wrong. No. No. Nope. $100. That's it. We ain't going too high this week. $100 for Tucan Sam. And do I think it's worth it? Do I think it's worth it? I mean, if you love toucans, yes. I like George of the Jungle, and that reminds me of George of the Jungle. $100, I wouldn't buy it, even if I had the financial stability to just randomly throw $100 towards a toucan picture. I still wouldn't buy it. On to the last piece! And for the last piece, we go here to this period piece. The beautiful pink dainty daisy. I enjoy this piece. It's a very nice piece. The beautiful pink dainty daisy. It gets Larry going a little too much. All right, I'm going to relax. Mr. Christopher, please take it away from me, sir. I'm going to get out of here. Have a lovely day. I'm going to go. How much does this cost? Please, sir, please take it away. If you know anything about a vagina and a flower, you know that they go together like ice cream and cake, milk and cookies, teriyaki and barbecue sauce, chicken and hot sauce, oil and french fries. You get my point. Marshmallows and sweet potato pie. You get my point. I love this piece. $10 for this piece. I mean, it's a beautiful piece. Flowers, the beautiful pink dainty daisy. You gotta. It makes my mouth water. Is that disgusting? I'm sorry. It makes my mouth water. The beautiful pink dainty daisy. Ooh, ooh. I love that piece. It's a beautiful piece. It's a lovely piece. It's a period piece, if you will. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. If you don't, get a life, okay? Go get a life. Pick up a book, read it, get culturized or something, all right? Anyhow, that's the end of Art Connoisseur with me, Mr. Christopher. I'm Mr. Christopher. That's me. This is my world, Mr. Christopher's world. I hope you enjoyed I got this cup. It's getting stuff in it. This is what I do with cups. Cups just end up with stuff in it. You think I'm just drinking Mr. Coffee all the time? Is how I drink from cups sometimes. But anyway, that's the end of Art Connoisseur with me, Mr. Christopher. I hope you enjoyed this week, and I'll see you next week. I think next week is, if I got my connections not crossed too badly, I think next week is St. Patrick's Day week, but I could be wrong. It could be the week after. I don't know. We'll figure that out when I start to look at my calendar. I should have already looked at it, figured this out. But I didn't. The future's out there, and I'll get to that eventually. Right now, I'm here doing this, so I'm occupied. Down the line don't matter right now. But remember this: when you fight hate with hate, hate prevails, and when hate prevails, nobody wins. Lead with love. Never be afraid. When you drop bombs on anybody, it's wrong. Killing is wrong. Let's stop killing each other. Stop molesting the kids. Stop killing kids. Stop giving control to Bill Gates and the rich elites. We got to take their money. I think it's time we figure out something where we could take the trillionaires' money. They shouldn't be able to have so much. But whatever. What do I know? I'm just Mr. Christopher. This is my world. I hope you enjoyed. This is Art Connoisseur. I'm Mr. Christopher. Bye. Ow! Ah!
Mr. Christopher, you crazy.